now we're recording.
Hey.
So this is the
It's
pilot.
episode 2. It's the pilot episode.
It's the pilot episode, episode 2, the pilot.
I guess technically it's episode 1 because we did episode 0.
Episode, oh, that's a good point. Is it
Episode
episode 1 or
1.
episode 0?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Whatever. Mr.
It's
Will.
actually the pilot episode.
The pilot episode of episode
It is.
1? Actually,
It's all a pilot episode.
I'm going to put episode 0 in that as well. Okay.
Okay.
Save that.
I'm gonna
I'm just
type our
updating
little
YouTube at the same time.
prompt. Oh, Will's typing. Oh god.
Oh, wait, is
Yeah.
Will typing?
Well-
He is Will typing.
I know I should have quote retweeted him like I just did.
Nah, nobody types that long about not coming to a podcast and then goes, man, I'm around the corner. I was at Burger King.
I'm really
Yeah.
sorry, guys. I
Sorry.
can't show up.
You're missing like 17 O's there for the full Canadian. Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. And he
Sir-
stopped
sorry.
typing.
We'll come back. Let's see what he says.
It's going to be 9, is what he's going to say.
Probably.
Then- Fuck, I just woke up. The sunburn knocked me on my ass, leaving my girlfriend's house. Oh, my
so you're
God.
coming in peak form.
Hey, that's right. He's gonna be
Sunburnt
tan AF.
and he's done stuff with a woman.
You know the speedo we looked at yesterday, guys. I hope he comes from it.
He just has the perfect Borat tan.
Yep.
Can't burn my pasty nips, man.
This isn't even my final form.
It is not. No, not a single titty was sunburned that day.
Wait, can you upload? I'm now confused if I can upload MKV to YouTube.
I don't even know what that is. A Windows Movie Maker.
Why not? Fuck it. It's pretty much that, I
Yep.
suppose. It's a file format that nobody uses. It's probably the best way to put it.
Dang Australians, man, come on.
Goddamn Australians.
Got Australian format.
File format. It plays backwards.
Yeah, it plays backwards. Oh my god. Okay, well, I think we should start and at least keep this podcast sort of relevant. Talk about E3, considering we're trying to backlog some content. This will be coming out sooner than the others. What did you guys think of E3 overall? I probably watched two days of it, off and on.
Yeah. What
Did you
days
guys-
did you watch?
I caught the Nintendo event.
That's
And I
all
caught-
that mattered.
Yep, I caught the end of the Bethesda one, and I also caught the Bandai Namco one as well.
Wait, it wasn't the Bethesda.
Bandai Namco.
Bandai
Yeah,
Namco.
buddy.
The it
The one
wasn't.
game.
What did they
Right.
announce? I missed it.
It's like some horror game.
Yep.
And that was it.
Can't remember what it was called.
Like
Yeah.
some sort of fighting game or
Mm-hmm.
nope. How can you even call that an event when it's one game? You know? That no one wanted.
Yep. It was a struggle, but we
There's one guy
survived it.
watching this,
you know?
being like, "Man, I fucking want it.
Like, I've been waiting for this fucking game.
I want it."
Give me now. That's awesome. But yeah, like overall, man, the Metroid announcements I thought were super, super cool. I've never played a Metroid game. I know that's really terrible, but I wouldn't mind if they ever do like some sort of collection to get the Prime games out of the way and the classic Metroid games out of the way. Like I've heard they're super great.
I have not played any Metroid, and I didn't watch any V3. I watched, I think, Starfield. They were like, "Look at Starfield." I'm like, "Oh my god, it's gonna get delayed." There's no way it's coming
Yep.
out on time.
Yeah, I like how they're like, "Oh, we got something to show you." And it was like an in-game trailer, like, and there's like no gameplay showed at all. It was like a hand and a spaceship. It was like, "Oh, cool, nice, can't wait." So you could have just said it's coming out in 3 years, and you would delay it twice.
Yeah, in 3 years, I'd be like, sick, dude.
You know, like those internet trends where they say like people are lizard people. If there's
Yeah.
one human being that I think actually might be a lizard person, it's the guy that does the Bethesda one every year, dude. That's
It's
just
Todd
looks like a
Howard.
lizard. Yes. Like every time, I expect him to go like climb on the wall. Never seen again.
You know how people are super fans of that guy?
Yeah, they love him.
Yeah,
They love him so fucking much, and I'm like,
He's a great presenter. He is. There's no doubt about that.
I don't know how you can like him if he's betrayed you so many times.
Look, guys, I know that I've fucked you year after year, but I promise this year it's not a mobile game. It's not an MMO. It's not... Oh, look at that. We delayed everything. Don't worry about it. We got acquired by Microsoft, so it's going to be a wash regardless. 4 years of development.
It's a nothing.
And I hate that game developers keep being like, well, you guys can wait. We've been working on this for like 10 years. Just like that was everybody's defense for Cyberpunk's release. It was like they worked on it for 7 years and then they turn around and they're like, it was off and on. Like, so it was not really.
Well, the idea came out 7 years ago. We talked about it. Started writing it 7 years ago.
I remember I was drinking a macchiato and I was like, what if a game was based on the board game? And then we fucking wrote the intro. And then I got really interested in something else. And then we came back and we finished the game. And then we just blamed our investors when everything went tits up. Don't worry about it.
It's fine.
Got done for workplace safety and some sexual harassment. And we are AAA after all. It's bad. It's bad, man.
It'll work out.
No, it's not going to work out at all. But no, what I want to talk about is how uncomfortable every E3 presenter acts. It's like they get the highest energy, least charismatic human beings, and they say, dude, do you want to be uncomfortable for an entire 2 or 3 days? Come on down. You act like you're a fucking lizard person every time you talk to another person. It's horrible bullshit.
You need to act like everyone else who watches this so they can make fun of you and feel better about their life.
I know. Oh my god. Like the one where they're like, E3's back, and the two dudes spend a full 30 seconds flopping around the fucking stage, being like, oh no, guys, we're back. Oh, they're like lying on shit, and everybody's like, show us a game.
Show us your boobs. No, they should just have ninja floss at the start of every E3, like to hype everyone up. Like a 24-hour countdown of just ninja.
Mate,
it would just be as bad as that.
That's what Christmas Eve in New York is for, okay? He needs to go and floss uncomfortably on stage again while everybody stands and going like,
oh, man.
Yeah.
Like, how's the gamer ad guy now? Like, he isn't even that popular, but you'll see him on, like, these talkie ads. Which, have you guys seen that ad?
Mm-hmm.
That ad is hilarious. Like, how stupid it is.
Dude, he's
like
become
one talkie and he, like, shits himself.
He's become like pretty self-aware. Like he did that TikTok trend where it's like a group of girls and they like watch the camera for a little bit and they start laughing and he's like, and then everyone in New York is gonna start flossing and the girls like laughing. He's like, oh. I was like, dude, that's becoming more self-aware. That's really cool. I respect him a lot for. I feel like his numbers have tanked, but I feel like him as a human being. I don't know. Everyone's like, he looks like shit lately. I don't know, man. To me, I feel like he's figured himself out a little bit better. That's what I think.
I think you might be giving him way too much credit there, personally. But like I mean, you could be the nice guy in the podcast who's like, you know what? Ninja's not bad.
After I called like 3 people out last podcast,
didn't he say he was gonna like foreclose someone's fucking house or some shit?
He
like,
did.
I have no idea. No idea.
He's like talking to this kid in this game that's talking crap to him. He's like, you know what? I could buy your house from the bank and foreclose your house so you can become homeless or some shit. Like, what?
That's the ultimate power play, dude. That's the ultimate like alpha male thing to say to someone.
He said.
Oh, there's a clip of it.
I instantly found just an article like with like my terrible spelling, acting like I can't do anything.
There's the what something, you little shit. There's that clip, of course, that everyone's seen a million times. But
here you go. Boast that he could literally purchase the bank that your house has been loaned out to, your mortgage, and fucking foreclose your house, and then you can't talk shit to me because you won't have internet. He's a fucking sociopath for real.
So funny though, man. That's so funny. I don't know. I think he knows what he's doing. I think he knows what he's doing.
The clip, like he's genuinely mad in the clip. Like it isn't just like a joke to him. He's like, I can actually do this.
I could
No,
do
it's
this.
like actually not. Okay, see, I thought it was a joke.
When I was a part
it
of
is
Mixer's
funny.
closing down, they gave me enough money to fuck your life up. And that's
I
what makes
believe
me
it.
cool.
Yep. And now here we are. This good old-fashioned state of Twitch these days, you know?
Absolute shit
But-
show.
We talked about that last podcast. If your ass has listened to it yet, get on it. Stop listening to this podcast. Listen to the first one, then come back to this point in time.
The
Okay?
first pilot was my favorite pilot, honestly.
The pilot episode is always going to be the best, man. That's what I think. I think
Yeah,
the
I think
pilot
so.
episode's always the best. Another pilot?
I like the pilot episode.
So, okay, what's up with this Xbox fridge thing I keep hearing about?
Okay,
Someone,
so,
I think my girlfriend told me about it, and then you said something about it. Tell me about this.
okay, so you know
Googling
how
it.
everyone was like making fun of the Xbox for looking like a fridge.
Yeah.
At the very end of their presentation, they're like, we have one last reveal, and it even said world premiere, and they were showing off the Xbox, and they're like, and all of a sudden it fucking opens, and it's a fridge, and they're like, you can get it this holiday season.
That's
And-
hilarious.
I'd
Is it
low-key buy
still
it.
an Xbox, or does it just look like an Xbox?
It is like a 1-for-1 size of like the Xbox, but it's a mini fridge.
I was gonna say it'd be cool if it was an actual Xbox and a mini fridge.
How-
That'd be so cool.
How
It runs
many?
on the cola you put in
It
it.
runs on Mountain Dew.
You just pour it on top, and the vents just take it all in.
Yeah. Some
Gotta get ready for
osmosis.
Halo, man. That's funny. I looked at that looks legit, man. I would totally buy it. It's probably way expensive though.
Yeah, if it's any more than $200, I don't see people buying it. But like 150, because like if you look at the size of it, it fits like four things, like four
Yeah.
cans in there.
Mm-hmm.
So like for 150, I could see them selling it. 150 is
Yeah.
a decent price.
See, when I saw that, I was like, I could think of such a good bit. If it only carries 4 drinks, I was like, what if you put in like 2 drinks at the top, and then during a stream, you would cut to a camera of just the fridge, but you would open it super quickly, and you'd have just a random item in there, like a head at the very bottom, so you'd quickly just pop it open and grab a drink and close it for a cut. Just so people are like, the fuck was that? Are you serious?
What was that?
Was there a head in there?
An arm.
Yeah.
How many people are gonna be like, yeah, I got an Xbox, and like they just have it there all the time, and then
Just
they're like,
pull
oh, let's
out.
play some let's play some games.
Let's talk
Like-
the fridge, guys.
This is a fridge.
Do you
I'm gonna
actually have an
get one of those
Xbox?
things.
Nah, dog. I just have the fridge.
just
I didn't buy
the
an Xbox.
fridge.
Yeah,
You don't even
man.
need an Xbox anymore, though. Okay, are any games now these days just for the console, or can you get them all on the Game Pass?
PlayStation is. PlayStation's still got exclusives, but I think Xbox is trying to like.
Yeah, well, I meant like any games that are announced from now on. Like, are they all on Game Pass, or are there any
No.
that you have to buy the console for?
I don't think any major titles are exclusive to the Xbox itself. So
Mm.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's on.
Halo looks
Just
good.
Buy a computer.
yeah, it's free to play too. It's multiplayer free to play, but they're
Mhm.
totally gonna do season passes, 100%.
But did you hear how they're doing the season pass though?
Or I mean, sorry, not season pass, battle passes. I feel like they're
Yeah,
gonna
but did
do.
you hear how they're doing it though?
Nah.
So they said, like, let's say that you buy, and I don't quote me on this, but it was something very similar. So let's say, you buy season 1 battle pass and you play during season 4. Like, you can choose to finish off your season 1 battle pass instead.
Cool.
Like, if you buy it, you have the content for the however long you have the game for, which I think is really cool because no more like grinding out a stupid, like Fortnite always adds the end of season challenges that like takes a ridiculous amount of time to get. You don't have to worry about that anymore. Like, you can just work on it whenever at your own pace, which I think is really cool.
That is
Yeah.
cool.
You know?
I think like Apex Legends was a big one for me. I played a lot of it, and then I got a career and it fucked my life over, and now I don't have time to do shit. So I ended up like not playing, and then the season ended, and I was like, oh man, they robbed me of $11. Or robbed
Yep.
myself,
Mhm.
And now I hop on there and I just don't have the goddamn motivation to do it because I'm like, I don't want to get penny pinched for every single bit of content.
That game is actually ruthless. The fact that skins cost $30 in that game,
Holy cow.
that's robbery. And you know that game's run by EA when the fucking skins cost freaking $30.
That's ridiculous.
Rip.
I think I like paid for one chest and I got one of the rare Bloodhound skins. And I was like, oh, and I was like, okay, I'm never doing this again. Never doing this again. Or however I got it. I don't know how I got it, but yeah, no, that's crazy, man. Cosmetics are cool because I guess you can kind of like feel like
It doesn't make sense though. Like you can't even see your own character and you're gonna spend $30 to like
yeah.
I care what people see of me in a video game where I murder them.
Yeah, I guess if you have like a favorite character or something, I can justify it. But no, I've never been the type of guy to. I mean, yeah, like when I used to play Counter-Strike all the time, like I would open up cases just because everyone would like donate
Hey,
to
but at least
open a case. Like that's cool though. It's
those things keep their value though. You buy a skin, you can't sell a skin in a battle royale game.
True. Yeah. I guess
it's
unless you sell
fucked
your
up that I
account
can't.
somehow. Mm-hmm.
Unless it's like PUBG, like a helmet or something.
God dang VSS skins.
Damn, do people still play PUBG?
Last time I played it, it ran terrible. I mean, my computer was also a shit stain, but it ran really, really terrible. I used to be able to stream off that, so
Yeah,
it's a piece of shit. Like it flat out in my okay, let me act very neutral. In my opinion, PUBG is a dried stain of shit.
it was so good when it came out because it was like something we never had before, right? And then like we play other games and they're like, damn, this game sucks. But what really killed that game was the amount of hackers that game had.
yeah, and the optimization. Even it ran terrible on console too. It would like stutter and like it was bad. I think like that game was like some of the most fun I've ever had streaming though, just based off of the shenanigans, the driving the cars and flipping the motorcycles and like, dude, that was so fun. Like the amount of fun I had in that game, not playing the game was so crazy. But
I think I've had more fun doing stupid shit outside of combat in that game, like flipping cars or taking like a goddamn, what the hell's it called? Oh, fuck, the motorbike with the passenger side. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, just flipping that because it's a death trap and you just die on impact. Like, I think I've had more fun doing that, and then I have a handful of combat scenarios that have been fun, but
yeah.
I don't know. It's so jank. So jank.
I think a lot of people still play the mobile version though.
Call of Duty is okay for a mobile League of Legends, like the same way. Like they're solid for mobile games, but I don't really.
Mobile League of Legends pretty good.
Yeah, I don't really game unless I'm like at an airport or something, waiting on my phone. Like even then, I'll usually just read a book or like do a audiobook or podcast.
Just play gacha games on my phone, like to pass the time. But then I realized it was just an addiction. That I would only play to roll more things, to roll more things, to roll more things. Maybe I'm not having fun.
Maybe I'm depressed.
Oh my god! Maybe I'm not having fun.
No, what if?
I haven't played like a mobile game in a while. I remember I went to do a video where I played like the new Call of Duty mobile game. And I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. I was like, it'd be better if I played this on the computer. And then I got a goddamn like mouse and keyboard that game, and like people are shooting clumsily, just like turn around and just headshot them, and then I won the game. I was like, wow, the satisfaction is fucking good.
You play in blue stacks against anyone playing on their phone, and they just get.
Dude, you are a god.
Yeah.
I can pretend for once. I'm a sponsored gamer.
This is why I bought a PC.
This is my life now.
So I could fucking ruin the lives of people that don't have a PC.
Yeah, but then, like, have you got to that point where you're? I played BlueStacks before, like where you're playing against another PC player, like, oh, you son of a bitch!
What are you doing? This is a mobile game, you piece of shit.
This is my battlefield. Yeah, it's so funny.
Oh shit! I hate mobile games.
You know what's crazy is that mobile PUBG probably runs 1,000 times better on PC than like actual PUBG.
I know, it's the exact same thing. I think my biggest issue is like there was that huge thing when the PUBG mobile game came out, and everybody was like, "They're all bots," and I'm like, "Are they all bots? I don't know if they're all bots.
They're
but I
really
like
bad. They're really bad. I won my first. Actually, won my first 3 games I ever played a mobile PUBG.
Dang.
I think it's because like the controls are so fucking awkward, man. I've got nothing like
Yeah.
I've got no like
the way those
physical
people were
response.
moving and shooting, there's no way. There's no way they weren't bots, right?
Did it just take it away from you though? Like I felt like when I was doing like blue stack on it, I was like, maybe I was like, I don't understand the how hackers feel achievement from it, because I was like, I feel nothing for what this is. I feel nothing for just being able to just like stomp these people who have decided to. They're like,
That's
oh,
true.
10 minutes, I'm gonna hop on my phone. I'm like,
there's proximity chat in PUBG though, right?
yeah, there is prox chat. I don't think people really use it though, which sucks because I want proximity chat so badly in Apex Legends.
Oh, dude.
Oh my god.
So funny in Warzone. So funny in Warzone. Oh my god. Or Death Cam, I guess it's not really prox chat, but
yeah,
it's so good.
Death Cam's always been great because it's 2 seconds of someone just fucking crying.
Just raging. Oh man. Have any of you guys ever actually hacked in a game before?
No.
I have to think about it.
I have. I will say it. I didn't know it. I didn't know it at the time. I didn't know it at the time. But back in the Modern Warfare 2 days, you used to get modded lobbies. So all my friends were playing in this lobby. Yep. So I joined on their game, and they was like, "Who the fuck is this guy? He didn't pay for this." Blah blah blah. And then like I kicked out, and all of a sudden I max prestige. My kill death ratio is like 0.0000001. My gamer tag's a wild color, and I just joined in a normal game, and I can see through every wall, and everyone's just outlined. It just went off, and I'm like, wow. So I'm like freaking out. I play for an hour, turn off my Xbox, go to get excited the next day. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna roast some noobs. And when you turn off your Xbox, it resets it. So I ended up unintentionally. I'm not gonna lie, I did play it, but and then this story's a good one too. Speaking, we already talked about Halo. I got banned from Halo Reach. I think my account is still XP blocked and reset to 0 because back in the 360 days when Halo Reach came out, all my buddies were doing this thing that got you extra XP. So I wanted to try it. You go in the PvE mode, you'd unplug your Ethernet cable and plug it back in, and then restart the game, and you get XP for the challenge, but the challenge wouldn't be done. So I did it like 3 times, and I'm like, that's lame. None of my friends got in trouble for like boosting all the way to max, and I got in trouble for boosting like 1 level. Got my account reset, XP blocked until like 2099. Dude,
Jesus Christ. I don't even know
that was the best Halo game too. Ruined.
I still stand by feeling like old motherfucker and being like, Halo 2 is still the best. I feel like Halo 2 is the best.
3.
So yeah, I had a lot of fun with 3. I mean, I never really played 2 to be fair. I don't know why. I played the first one a little bit, and the third one, for whatever reason, I skimped out on 2.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, is like I've only played up to 4, and then after 4, I was like, oh, no
Same.
It gets better from here. But it goes like 3, 2. I like Reach and then Combat Evolve, and then 4 very last. That game sucks.
Yeah, dude, playing SWAT in that game so fun. Oh man, I love that game.
Yeah, SWAT is pretty cool. The one thing I don't like about Halo is that they'll have all these crazy weapons and stuff that will shoot like 1,000 bullets a second, but you'll fire a whole clip and still not kill somebody.
That's how I feel about Apex. I can't do it for that whole reason. Like, I see why people like it because it's such a wild thing, but like, I don't like tracking someone for that long. Like,
yeah, I feel like the time to kill, like especially, I see in the new game the time to kill is like a Call of Duty game, which I don't mind. I think is a good change of pace. But it feels like as the games went on, the time to kill just got higher and higher. It's just like, this is not fun.
And then it's always sniper, shotgun, and sword in Halo. Yep. That's it.
Yeah,
that's the bit.
The things that kill instantly.
Yep, pretty much.
See, I don't think like the longest time people were like Halo on PC, but I'm like, dude, Halo is built for Xbox controllers. It's not. I don't think Halo really plays well. Not so much because it's the way of putting it. It's not so much that it's the game can't play in PC. It's more that it shouldn't be played in PC because, I mean, you think about like when you would see a guy and another guy would see you and you guys both have battle rifles, it's the person who shoots first or the person who's able to like dodge out of one of the shots that wins. And in PC, it's like, and then being able to like get out of the way and move around and actually be able to like move around a little bit more. Where twin stick shooters, you're very limited in like your actual range of movement, I think.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I don't know. I think that's why like the first one was the only one on PC for the longest time.
Mm-hmm. I feel like for me, I always have games where I'm like, oh, this is a controller game. This is like keyboard and mouse game. Like, I'm a weirdo. If I'm playing like normal Call of Duty, like Team Deathmatch, it's always controller. But when I play the BR, it's keyboard and mouse. Or like Dark Souls, that's a controller game, you know. But
controller game.
PUBG, keyboard and mouse, you know. So I don't know. I'm a weirdo like that though.
I think a sociopath plays Dark Souls with a keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, that's true. Like you cannot play that game with a keyboard and mouse.
If you
like a challenge
play
run
Dark Souls with a keyboard and mouse, you're a fucking psychopath.
Get the fuck out.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Anyway.
That's funny, man.
I had something
fucking games.
Games, man.
I keep closing all my windows. No!
Yeah, I like had to
go and Zach.
Oh, dude. So I am on episode 10 right now.
Nice.
I don't know why. I was thinking about it. I can't remember if I don't think I talked to you about this yet. But I noticed like whoever ends up voicing Piccolo, I think I did talk to you a little bit. Whoever ends up voicing Piccolo always ends up being my favorite character. Like in any anime I ever watched.
Oh,
like,
you're watching the dub?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, you're talking about Christopher Sabat and Zoro?
Yeah. Zoro. Yeah. He's just always, apparently he's been in one other anime I watched briefly.
He handpicks the characters he
plays.
Yeah.
Piccolo. I will get a Piccolo tattoo someday. Like I love Piccolo so much. Like he's my favorite Dragon Ball Z character. But yeah, dude, and Zoro, I think so far has been my favorite character in that. It took me probably like 2 or 3 episodes to be like, I don't know if I'm digging the whole like pirate thing. I don't know, but I'm into it.
It's not, for a pirate show, they're not very piratey.
No.
There's like 2 characters that come to mind that are like actual pirates, and everyone else is just like not a pirate.
Yeah. He just found out about the 2 guys plotting to kill that girl, and the dude like is the hypnotist that like walks back. That's where I'm at.
Oh, his name's Django, the guy.
Yep, he's like on the count of Django. 1, 2, Django, and he falls asleep.
Yeah, Captain Kuro's pretty cool. You're talking about the butler guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like the character that joins the crew from that arc.
Okay.
Usopp's pretty cool.
Yeah,
he's like, he has the Pinocchio nose. Yeah, he's awesome. He's a great character.
Oh, that's cool. I know he was going to become a regular. That's badass. Yeah, dude, I like that guy. He's cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The dub is like One Piece has like a bad record because they have like the 4Kids dub, right? And like every 4Kids dub like ruins the show completely because they have to censor everything, right?
Oh, really?
And so like Yu-Gi-Oh in the West is like completely different than Yu-Gi-Oh in the East, where like here they go to the Shadow Realm, right?
Mm-hmm.
The original, they literally fucking die.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, so there's that. But a lot of people don't like the dub, but if you find it bearable, then that's good. I hear it's better with the more recent episodes too.
Yeah, see, I don't like having to read too much while I'm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just that way. Like I'm a very casual when it comes to anime at this point. Like watched most of Pokemon. I've watched all of Dragon Ball, and I loved it. After like 4 or 5 episodes, I like binged all of Dragon Ball. I never finished Dragon Ball Z. That's like my next after One Piece. That's my next thing I want to go back and watch.
Original Dragon Ball is great.
Mm-hmm. Original Dragon Ball is amazing. It really holds up years later.
So I started watching that with my girlfriend, and first episode, she's like, "Is that his penis?" I'm like,
yeah, yes. You see that a lot.
Yes, it is.
Damn, you looking cute, bro.
Dude, he got the date night shirt on.
Hawaiian shirt, sleek look.
Hell yeah. That's what's up.
See, now we are 4 guys doing a podcast. Fuck.
Yep. 4 guys, 1 podcast. You have to change your overlay now?
Yeah, I was sick and tired of that girl from the last episode.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys be the judge who we're talking about.
I think there was only 1 girl on the podcast last time.
That's right. It was me the whole time.
It was me
the whole time.
Imposter.
With
Just had a puppet.
We started with puppets now already on episode. Is it episode 2 technically, or was like officially episode 1?
Episode 1.
Okay.
The pilot episode.
This is the pilot episode.
Yeah, technically it's the pilot episode.
Oh, this is the pilot? Okay, cool.
Yeah, technically.
Technically.
Technically it's the pilot episode.
Well, we talked about a little bit on E3, talked about Metroid, talked about the Xbox fridge. We were just talking about One Piece, and I mentioned that I'm watching the dub, and I joined my girlfriend, and I started watching Dragon Ball together, and then she was like, "Is that his penis?" And then he joined, and now you're all caught up.
Yeah, he
there you go.
And
good old Dragon Ball. The innuendos. Get to Dragon Ball Z, you're like, oh.
Yep.
Yeah, when I went to rewatch it, it's like episode 4, and Bulma thinks that like a 10-year-old boy is like conning her into sex, and I was like,
I don't want to see your dirty fanny.
Nothing's wrong here except for you, Bulma, you fucking pervert. Stay away from that boy.
Where she thinks she's showing Master Roshi her underwear, but she's not.
Yes.
For starters, who doesn't know that, Bulma? Come on, you're slacking.
She knew. You didn't feel a draft?
Man,
she knew. God damn it, she knew.
Hey man, she's
rich. Trying to get them Dragon Balls.
Exactly.
Just out there getting those Dragon Balls.
Dragging those balls.
Switching, like, I don't know if y'all have ever watched like GT in like the Japanese language or anything like that. Dragon Ball GT. Oh my god! Like, I think it's like episode 4 is
Piccolo dies in GT.
No,
it's not canon.
Which time? But there's a point where like it gets like this dude is obsessed with dolls, but at one point just really creepy because it involves Pan. She's like a child, and I'm just like, I don't like watching this.
Nope.
So,
what's the timeline on? So GT's alternate universe or something?
It's not canon.
It's not canon, but it takes place years after like Z. Like, Vegeta has a porn.
They realize how
So do I watch GT after Dragon Ball Z or between?
Just don't watch it. Dude, it got canned because it had no fucking people watching it.
Really?
It aired so fully in Japan. It stopped here. Like, I don't even think we got to the final saga where we got. Now this came air when I was a kid over here, but I think the one thing I do like that we got,
wasn't it?
I was on Toonami for me when.
Oh, okay.
So they might have brought it back.
Holy shit.
But the things that came out of it that I actually liked were Super Saiyan 4, like that form.
Even though Gogeta's really good.
Yeah, Gogeta reminds me of Chrono from Chrono Trigger, and everything. And the Shadow Dragons, I thought that was really cool, even though I don't remember watching that saga as a kid.
Is that the other Shenrons, pretty much?
Yeah, like like each Shenron was associated with a wish that was like evil, I believe, or something like that. But that concept was cool. But I don't think that ever came to the States because last time I remember watching it, it was like the start of the Super 17 shit. Like, but this was years ago, so I had people that had like the tapes, like the bootleg tapes of GT. That's how I was able to watch it. So it was like you have random commercials in there. You're like, oh, that's what Coke commercials look like in Japan. Okay.
So,
that's so cool, thirsty all of a sudden.
Yeah, exactly.
Note to self, I guess I will not watch Dragon Ball GT then.
I would say at least watch the first 4 episodes and go from there.
Okay,
that's what I recommend. But
before I restart Dragon Ball Z, I need to watch GT if I decide to watch it or not.
Ball Z and Super. Dragon Ball Z.
I haven't seen anything on Super. I stopped watching Dragon Ball Z at the Boo saga. I made it through everything else, and then I think I just lost interest, and then I couldn't remember what episode I was on. So I just stopped. Yeah.
To be fair, the Boost saga was a pretty long. I think it was the longest saga in Z. Yeah, there was moments where you're like, do we really need to have all this?
Mm-hmm. Which was the episode where he passed out from screaming so much? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't think that was a thing.
No, it was an actual thing. No, it was an actual thing. I'm like 90% sure. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Like he admitted to it because he denied it at first, but then he came back and said, "Yeah, I passed out." Like I think during one of the transformations, he passed out from screaming so much in the recording booth. The voice actor.
Oh, Sean Schemmel.
Mm-hmm.
That must have been when he was going Super Saiyan 3.
Probably.
That could have been it.
Crazy, man. Can you imagine just getting paid? I bet that guy never gets angry. Like he could just literally get all of his feelings out in the booth. Like had a bad day, you know, mad at the wife, kids being little shits. Let's clock it into work. Just for like an hour.
Okay, so when
and then
he
gets to go home.
On my end, you peaked, and all I heard was "fine" at the end. So I knew what you were doing, but like I heard you peak, and then like
that's
drop.
Amazing.
So I heard the fuck, and it was like that.
I do imagine it's like hey, just so you know, when you come back tomorrow, it's Super Saiyan 4, so get ready for it. And he's like, okay, cool. And then in the morning, wife burns the coffee, kids. Like, he had to clean up, like, a physical piece of shit on, like, the dinner table. Like, walks out, goes to eat his toast, and it's crunchy and not smooth peanut butter. And he's, like, all smiley and happy, and he gets in that goddamn recording booth, and he just screams, we weren't recording. Can we record now? Yeah, we can record now. That's okay. Fuck that.
I will say, Zach, when you get to this moment, I actually want to, you have to watch the Trunk special.
Okay.
Because it actually is important to watch when going into like the following saga.
Well, on what is it, DBZ?
Yeah, DBZ. And
I mean, he's already in it when I stopped watching, but
yeah, they released the special like it was already out in Japan, but we got it later because they released it with the Barlock special as well, kind of how Japan did it. But that as a kid watching the Japanese version and the English version, I think Psych and Teo, you know what moment I'm talking about. And like it just as a kid that like haunts me. I'm like, oh my god! Like every time I see gifs of it, I'm like, no, I know what this entails, and this is a very sad moment.
Nothing's worse than Bio Brawly though, and watching that as a kid.
What?
Bio Brawly? That was a bad movie in general.
I need to find a list of like, what order to watch all the movies and all the show. I'm sure there's one online.
Bio Brawly, first and last.
The only movie that is canon in the show is the Broly movie that just came out for Super, but you have time with that. All the other movies, they're good, but they're not important to the story.
Except Bio Brawly. It's the worst thing ever.
I don't want to submit that man to that movie.
Oh no.
I don't know what we're talking about.
I don't know what we're talking about, but I'm scared now.
You can look up Bio Brawly.
You know what? As long as I leave Piccolo the fuck alone, I'm fine, man. I'm fine. But apparently
you
he's
don't want to watch GT. They bring him back for an episode just to kill him off.
I was always mad, and like I haven't got this far, but I was always mad that like it seemed like Piccolo just never got any stronger. At least when I started watching, and I always thought he was like the coolest fucking character. And I feel like he just went to waste later. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm about to post a picture of Bio Brawly. Does he look like a Scooby-Doo villain or what?
Oh my god! Yes, he does.
When you take off the mask, oh my god!
And it's Piccolo.
It's just normal Brawly.
I think there's one movie for DBZ that doesn't get a whole lot of recognition. Is the very first one, World's Strongest. Everyone thinks it's the Garlic Jr. movie that's first, but there's actually the World's Strongest before that one. And that one was really good.
I don't know enough about DBZ or Dragon Ball in general to like ever have any like definitive opinion on anything. I've not watched anywhere near enough for Dragon Ball. I don't think
it's so good.
It's really, really good, but like the little bit of time I have, I'll go to like watch something and the wife will be like, nah, I'm not a fan of that. I'm like, fuck.
All right.
This picture that this Nathan guy sent us on Twitter is actually hilarious.
He's right.
We got sent a picture?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the general chat. The general chat, that shit got me the first.
Dude, that's so amazing.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. He's, you know, can't find the guy.
Oh, I love it.
That's just good.
He's right. We are all 4 white people, men specifically. Oh my god.
Oh man,
I've been
That's
living
funny.
for the prequel memes, man. I've been living for those prequel memes.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking
so good.
amazing.
Yeah.
So good. But I'm waiting for like one. Yeah, I think I was gonna bring it up earlier, but waiting for like there to be a change in, because you know how like every few years like meme formatting kind of changes. At first it was like kind of like singular handful of pictures with a joke, and then it's like take some shit out of context from like a movie or something like that. I'm waiting for the format to change to something a little bit better, but I don't think I'm gonna find it.
Give it some time. Give it a couple years.
I was so excited. So my buddy Randy made memes for one of my YouTube videos. Like I've always wanted to have like random memes of me floating around the internet, and now I can say I do. I've been officially memed, and I'm so freaking stoked about it, dude. Like I don't care how bald guy memes. I don't give a fuck what it is, dude. Like I'm so happy now, though. Yeah, if you follow Randy, you have to see it. Well,
I've seen those. Those are really good.
I
remember.
No, go on.
No, you're good. It was just I remember. Like there was like I logged on Twitter. Those were the first things I saw. I'm like, fucking yes, fucking goes.
Okay, I'm gonna save these and show you guys.
The fucking fanny pack.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
Did you see the Shadow Demons one?
Oh yeah, I saw them all, dude.
Oh my god,
fanny pack is my favorite.
So funny, dude. I was like out of nowhere. I'm just so stoked about it, though.
Holy shit, that's glorious. I didn't even notice you were wearing a fanny pack in that video.
Hell
man.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
The man loves his fanny pack.
Dude, you got fanny packs better than lingerie, man. Just saying.
Man.
Break that fanny pack out, girl.
There's a gold mankini that disagrees with you heavily about that, friend.
Oh man.
So how sunburn are you?
Oh my god, it sucks. Like it's like all across my chest.
I see it.
Oh, I can see a little bit.
Oh,
Superman.
Yeah, it's like on my legs is bad, like on my hands.
I saw the picture on Twitter, and I'm like, I don't know why every time I see somebody out like on a beach, I'm like, it looks so hot. Like that's all I think.
It was like 96 degrees Fahrenheit today where I live, and my god, every time I got in the water, I'm like, yes, please.
Oh my god. Have you got any like aloe vera shit to put on that?
Oh yeah, like when I was in Discord, I like literally like my girlfriend and I were hanging out. I fell asleep, and before I left, she actually helped me put aloe on because like, there were spots obviously I can't reach, and she got to my back. She hit on accident. She got me. I was like, she goes, so sorry, because she hasn't really. This is the first time we've actually gone to the beach because 2020 beaches were kind of like shut down, and. Or at least in my area they were, but it was nice to actually go out and do that. It was weird. It was a lot of fun, but it felt very strange at the same time, and it was nice to be able to do those things.
Yep. Yeah, my girlfriend and I, one of the first dates we went on was over to the beach, and you have to keep away from everyone, and then like they want you to like if you set a picnic place down, it has to be like away from everyone. It was quite the experience. Yeah, it really was.
Yeah, each state, or for us, each state had a different like guideline of what to do. I'm not sure how it was in Australia and Canada, but I assume like things were like a little different.
I think we had like. Yeah, we had like a short shutdown and then everything went back to normal. So Australia's like lockdown was minor, and then one of our states like just keeps fucking up. So now it's just
we have a few of those here.
Yeah, and like my state's fine, and then there's this one state, and fuck me. Everybody hates those states so much now.
Oh no.
Everybody hates them because they keep on having outbreaks, and then one of the goddamn idiot citizens of that state comes to mind, and then we go into lockdown, and it keeps happening over and over again, and I'm so sick of it.
I could imagine. Honestly, I would be too. Like, you're like, yay, going back to normal. Nope, going back in.
Yeah, going back inside. Go back inside. The good thing about my job, though, is it's completely remote. Like, I have my work laptop in the room with me. I could literally open that shit up and start working right now. Yeah,
that's cool.
What's up.
So, great thing is my entire office, like everybody, every single person out of like the over 400 people that work in my office can all work remotely. Everybody has a laptop.
That's awesome. It's good that, like, I remember working when I was at my one job before I left, being able to work from home. That was very nice because at the time my mom's health wasn't the best. So it's nice to be home with her. So that way if she needed anything, I was there. But at the same time, you know, my job was like, oh, you need to hit these metrics that are ridiculously high. I'm like, fuck that.
Yep.
And like, I remember just telling you about that, Zach. I was like, this ain't for me, chief. No.
Nope.
What
But,
do you do?
Well, at the time, I did work at a financial institution, but it was basically a call center job. And oh my god, usually I can handle people like on the phone, but there were people who felt a little too brazen, where they'd like test you and like purposely call angry, like they just woke up, chose chaos. They're like, yeah, we're just gonna fuck up everybody's day. And there was this one woman, there was one person who called in, and he just was like yelling at me, already cursing at me. I'm like, what can I do for you? It's like, y'all put my account in the negative. I pulled up his account. His account was like negative $5,000. I'm not sure how that happened. I looked at him like, sir, there is no way we did this. He's like, that's some bullshit. I put some money in there. I was like, sir, the last time there was money put in this account was 2017. He goes, what? No. And I was like, let me transfer you to somebody. And I just passed him on to another department. I ain't dealing with that today.
Dude, it's like what's the male version of Karen? Like, what's the name?
Chad? Or is it
Chad?
Kyle?
Ooh, Chad or Kyle?
The Kyles. It's definitely Kyle.
It's Kyle.
Kyle.
So I had one Karen interaction. I used to work at your favorite video game retailer, the GameStop, the stock market in the flesh. So one time I was getting pretty new at the job, right? Working with my manager, and he steps out to go on a break. So it's just me, you know. I'm like register trained and everything. I'm like, I got this shit, right? Lady comes in, and she comes in with her granddaughter. They're like shopping around for like 15-20 minutes, and she's like, do you guys have a bathroom? And like, we did. I'm like, yeah, it's just yeah, it's for employees only though. And she's like, she needs to use your bathroom. And I'm like, I'm sorry, like,
oh, shit
I'm
your
sorry,
pants right now, kid.
I'm like, I'm sorry, she can't do that. She's like, no, she's gonna use your bathroom. And I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I can't do that. I will get in trouble. And she's like, she needs to use the bathroom. And I'm like, okay. So next door, there's a Mexican restaurant right next door, or you can go ahead and use the JCPenney's or the dollar store. I'm like, those all have public bathrooms. We don't. She's like, she's about to like pee her pants or something. Who's your boss? And I'm like, this is his name, blah, blah. She's like, who's your boss's boss? And I'm like, blah, blah, blah. This is him. Who's his boss? And like, for like 5 minutes, she's like, who's his boss? Acting like she's typing. I could literally see her phone is locked, and she's literally going,
wow,
thinking that she's like proving a point or something, actually typing, right? And
meanwhile, her kid's literally shitting herself.
Right. So my boss comes in, and I'm like beat red. I'm beat red at this time. I'm like super nervous. I don't know what to do. Right. And then he's like, no, we do not have a public bathroom. You can go. And then finally, I'm like, she's just not leaving. And I'm like, lady, you've been sitting here arguing with us for 15 minutes. If she has to go to the bathroom that bad, go. And she just left. And I'm like
damn, logic? I've never seen that before.
Yeah. Like,
God,
dude, it was the worst customer service. I mean, I have never been like that frazzled at someone like in my entire life in a job like that. It was bad. Yeah. Like, she was trying to come for my job and my manager's job and his boss. Like, she was just trying to like go all out on this, man. It was wild.
I remember.
Meanwhile, the kid's just like, I really don't gotta go to the washroom.
Yeah, right.
Like, I filled my pants with washroom now. I've already gone.
I remember working at the video game store, dealing with stuff like that too, man. Like you come in, like you got a public bathroom. It's like, oh no, there's a restaurant like right across the street. We're like, no, I want to use this one. You have to tell them like, we don't have a public bathroom. It's like you have to like do like the whole like the more you know kind of thing. And like I did like you telling that story. It was great, hilarious. But I can totally relate to that situation. I think anyone who's worked retail whose places don't have public restrooms, they can relate to that on every level, be it like a food service, any that like.
Well, I gotta take a gamer shit though, like it's a special type of shit.
You shit like a special one.
Oh, that's funny.
I gotta shit out a numbered block between 1 and 10.
Yeah, I gotta go take a
going in this toilet. Move, motherfucker! It's going right here.
I'm about to have a fun with a POW block taking out some Goombas.
Holy shit!
That job, like the back room is like where stock is, like stuff that sometimes like mystery announcements that public doesn't know about. You see the product back there. Like you cannot let people back there. They could steal. Like and like I'm not gonna not be out on the floor, not just let everyone in the store take whatever they want so I could like wait outside so our granddaughter could take a fucking shit or whatever it is.
That's the main reason why they don't let you use those washrooms, right? Is that there's just product back there.
Those stores are tiny, man. Like you need all that room.
Especially if it's stuff that has like a street date by a certain time. Like you can't.
There's like a back room that's locked and stuff like that, but like if you're stocking shelves and stuff, like you can't be, locking and unlocking shit all the time. So there's good reason for it. It's also like where the employees store their lunches and like personal stuff, wallet, whatever, no, people don't go back there,
You can, not to mention why when you go take a shit at like the Mexican restaurant, they are like, they know that there's every person steps in. Yeah, that somebody's gonna take a wild shit every time. Woman comes in and goes, on TV. My niece needs to take a shit here, and they're gonna be like, "Wow, this is the least of my problems." Honestly,
toilets are conditioned for that.
They're a little bit wider
already, man.
Got a bit of flow. They're built
came to the right
shit.
place.
Your standard shit.
You got those bidets on there, man.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, bidets. Oh my god.
Man,
I've like getting peed in your asshole. That's
I've never used one.
Yeah, man.
I've used one. They're interesting.
I like
everyone
bidets.
says it's like a mind-blowing experience, and I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that, man.
I will preface this. I don't know if you it's like you can vouch for this, but don't make sure you know the pressure that's coming at you.
Just water cannon in your butthole.
Oh, you're just like, oh, okay.
You're ready for your shoot.
No, you make it as hot as possible and as goddamn powerful as possible, and you just
get it done.
Get it done, and then you feel so clean. You literally like do it, and then you use like one little
you feel
square.
Energized.
Yeah, and you do it, and you're like, oh my eye. It's like splashing your face with water, only it's your asshole.
Yeah,
gotta turn on the mode with the fire hydrant.
Definitely helps
go.
Since it's summer. Definitely help. Since it's summer, it definitely helps with swamp ass. Hey.
That's what literally everyone says. Like, you just haven't tried it yet, and I'm like, I don't want to use your nasty butthole blaster on your toilet, okay? If I'm using I want my own butthole blaster, okay?
I mean, it was a nice experience. But my first initial time that I did, I was like, oh, because it was like it got installed at our work toilet, and like, of course, I was the dumbass who tested it first, not knowing what it does. Put that shit on full blast. I was like, I think my boss was there, but he was in the opposite side of like our stock room, and like he was like, "What the fuck was that?" I'm like, "Hey." I just walked down. He goes, he was like,
"Will, violated me."
It's like, I don't like that toilet.
I have been assaulted.
Oh,
I need to talk to HR. Why? They assaulted me.
There has been a crime, and it was on my ass.
Oh man,
I'm glad.
Once you figured out, though,
20 minutes of toilet humor, baby. Let's go.
This is what the podcast was missing, man. We had a little bit of a slow start. Talk about the bidet. Boom. A-tier episode already.
We need an English word for it, though. It has to be called the ass pisser.
Butt blaster.
I like the butthole blaster.
The booty blaster.
Yeah, the booty blaster. That's the sexier one. They're gold rimmed, and that's like something that, like Alicia Keys
with the
uses.
Diamonds on it.
Yeah, that's right. French though at that point. So
dazzled
the booty hole sprayer. Never do that accent again.
Oh my god, damn!
I can't. Oh. We all just sigh at the same time.
God.
Just four dudes in a podcast, man. It's fine. It's
four
fine.
Dudes in a podcast.
I will say this because I was not. I don't mean to sound like it's come off as negative, but I was like not expecting us to have the amount of views we have on the first episode. We're at, as of currently right now, 61 views within the 20-hour span. Yes. Since we're just starting, this is I'm very happy with.
Well, you know what? We got 4 content creators doing this thing. So we kind of all talked about, and we don't talk about this on podcast, but like we talked about, Syke and I running some ideas like about how we can manage this thing together, like because it's a new experience for all of us. But we all have experience like making content, posting on social media. Like those are life skills for something like this, man. So I think we're off to a great start. Like, Spotify is weird. So Spotify doesn't let you track views; it lets you track downloads.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why the hell it doesn't let you do that, but it lets you track downloads, which is isn't that weird? Yeah, literally no place to track views. It's weird. Yeah.
I will say this randomly. I like how Syke and I literally had the same facial expression when you said that. We're like,
yep.
Okay.
I don't understand why, but
yeah, I feel like that should be like the meme from it. It's like when they tell you that they're out of chicken nuggets, you're like,
you're fucking KFC. What are you doing running out of chicken, motherfucker? Give me a bread roll.
Sir,
now
Chick-fil-A. I require the large chicken.
Closed on Sunday. It's delicious on a Saturday. We don't have Chick-fil-A here. We don't have any Chick-fil-A. Right. We have Red Rooster, which is the most garbage shit tier chicken you will ever have.
Nando's?
Yeah, we do have Nando's, but it's so expensive.
It is expensive.
We have Popeyes right by my house.
Popeyes is good.
Yeah.
Spicy chicken sandwich.
That's disgusting.
I'm getting a burrito.
Nando's chicken.
Who is it? What is it? The Chiking from Burger King?
The Chiking.
Yep.
The fuck is a Chiking?
It's a crispy chicken sandwich from Burger King.
I don't even eat. I've had such a bad experience with Burger King over the years, and there was a store I worked at for a while where like the only thing in the area was a fucking Burger King, and I was like, well, gonna have the massive shits today. Let's go get some Burger King.
Yep, not as bad as Taco Bell.
Oh, we don't talk shit about the bell, even though it gives us the tummy rumblies.
It's true. We gotta like pick a restaurant, and every episode we just talk about it until we get some love from this restaurant. Okay, people do it to Elon Musk all the time, like cracking eggs on my head until Elon follows me on TikTok. Okay, no, we're gonna do something. I'm gonna shove a chicken nugget up my fucking ass every day until McDonald's sends us a damn meal. All right.
I mean,
whatever it has to be.
I'm glad you said that. I can use that as a highlight for this week before the episode comes out. So I'm gonna name this one. Wait, is this the right one? Okay, it's gonna be Zach.
Teo wasn't here for it.
Zach shoving chicken nugget up ass.
What did I come back?
No, I was not talking about shoving chicken nuggets up my ass until McDonald's sponsors our podcast.
Seen that video of the guy
check back on
the
Thursday.
Chicken?
What?
I have not. I don't want to though.
Wait, what's going on?
There's a video of a guy that like
it's my turn to take fast so I can fill my water bottle. BRB.
This is a video of a guy fucking him a chicken at work.
Oh wait,
yeah, okay.
Yeah, I want to pull back from that pretty quickly. Actually, I think about it.
It's a good vid.
It's like,
was your girlfriend in the room when you watched it? Were you alone?
No, but I could show it to her right now.
Don't
she
put
there
it on
with
that.
you?
Not on that screen. Not on that screen. You won't fucking put it there.
Yeah, you want it on this screen right here?
No, because then I have to
No.
edit it. I'm not
I
gonna
kind of
edit
want
it.
to put it on. I want to put it on that screen now.
We're gonna have to put like a random. There's gonna be like a. It's like.
We're
Press 10,
currently.
and then I'm gonna-
We'll be right back.
Craig's
We're
second.
just
Yeah,
currently
the
trying to
different
find a new white guy to fill one of the white guy spots.
Oh no.
That could,
No.
oh Lord. Oh. I mean,
You know
He
what?
said, "Oh man, oh no."
Can I pin this?
You got a hog though.
What did he say? The McChicken or his dick?
Dick.
She said his dick's kind of big.
Is
that's. I'm good. I
fucking
Nope.
fine.
yeah. I went through the whole 2 girls 1 cup phase. I'm
no,
good.
we're talking about that. I'm done.
He's gone. He's out of here.
Yeet. He's gone.
I'm gonna pop that there and go. Business request.
I knew you'd be back.
Well, that was a fun podcast, wasn't it?
Hey, man.
What's the time at right now?
We have been recording for an hour and 1 minute. Who's gonna call out a celebrity that won't see it?
All right,
Oh, I'll
listen
do it.
here. Oh, you're doing okay. Go for it.
Okay, tell me when. Tell me, and then I can
Oh,
close it off
okay.
at the same time. Okay. Okay, go.
We have to say goodbye. We have to plug our
No,
shit. real quick.
there's.
Oh, we do
Oh,
have to
true.
plug our shit. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Look me up everywhere. It's Cyketor, CYKETOR. If you can't pronounce it, that's fair.
That's very true.
I'm
You
Mr.
go.
Will or Mr. Lil. It's gonna be MRLLIW on everywhere. If you can somehow figure out a way to pronounce my name well, you get a crisp thumbs up, everybody.
Nice.
And a chicken nugget up the bum.
No,
No.
And
Not at all.
chicken to
no.
Okay, you guys can find me at Zach Trapp, ZAKTRAPP. My YouTube channel is Zach Trapp TV. My gaming channel is Zach Trapp Games over on YouTube. Every other social media platform at Zach Trapp.
Nice. And I'm Teo, Twitch Teo, Twitter Teo, Twitch.
I love it. It's like a tongue tie for Teo's one.
Yep. Today, Junior.
All right,
Well,
who's gonna abuse a celebrity? Oh
There's a
God.
celebrity I got to call out, and he made some headline in the news for doing some fuck shit. So, ladies and gentlemen, the celebrity I'm calling today is Shane Dawson.